brother. He was my brother. Brother Carter here over at Rose Trail. This brother got a word. He blessed me the first time I met him. He was sitting out here in front, just sharing what the Lord is doing. And
How y'all doing?
yeah,
My name is Otis Carter. About 3.5 years ago, I was in an accident, real bad accident. And when I jumped over the curve, I just closed my eyes and let go of the wheel. And when I woke up, I was on the dash of the car. I got thrown from the driver's side to the passenger side, and my neck was on the dash and the windshield. I had broke my neck 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I didn't realize what was going on, but I was still conscious. That when I opened my eyes, I was on the dash, and I seen this woman come up to me, and she said, "Well, he broke his neck. He broke his neck." She said, she grabbed my neck. She told me to be still, and someone called the paramedics. So when the paramedics came, they got me out the car on the stretcher, and put me in the ambulance, and I lost conscious. So when I woke up, I was in Tyler, UT, because they didn't have no neurologist surgery in the Longview area. So Dad come to Tyler and get my surgery done. And when I woke up, wow, it's really crazy, because when I woke up, I didn't know what was going on until I tried to move, and I couldn't move, and the only thing I could move was my neck. And reality set in. I was like, wow. And the doctor came in and told me that I was paralyzed and I'd never walk again or never use my limbs. And it was a hard pill to swallow, because that's what I was thinking, that's what I was believing. But God says, hey, now the devil is a lie, because after I left the hospital, they had transferred me back to Longview, and I was in the nursing home, and I was laying there, and this was like a week and a half later, and I was laying there, and all of a sudden, I was trying to move my arm, and my arm it moved a little bit,
yeah.
And I said, wow, and I tilt the bed up a little bit, and I looked at my toes, wiggled my toes a little bit. I said, well, my toes, I said, well, that means I'm still getting signal from my brain, down to my spinal cord. I said, well, let me try to move my other arm. So I tried to move my other arm. So when I tried to move my other arm, my right arm, this arm dropped down to the side of the bed. So, but I'm so weak at the time, I couldn't bring this arm back up. So the point I'm trying to make is, the devil is a lie. God got the last say so.
Amen.
Because can't no man tell you that, you'll never be able to walk again. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm very, very blessed and thankful, to be alive, because I could be 6 feet up under. Instead, I'm on top of the ground instead of under the ground.
Amen.
So, but it is a blessing, for what all He have done for me. And I do not. I took life for granted, but now I see things totally different. Totally different. It just took this, to really open my eyes, because if it wouldn't have took this, I'd probably be still out there on the streets. So with that being said, everybody that's out there, don't take life for granted. Live one day at a time.
Amen.
And with that being said, y'all be blessed.
Amen.
And have a good evening.